Hello friends, welcome once again to this session on Docker. So in the previous session we just saw various basic operations that are available as part of container creation and making some changes to the containers, and again how we run the container, how we actually like come out of the container, how we interactively get into the container, and we saw certain commands to check out which are the containers available or check out which are the images available. Okay, now in this session we'll do what is we'll once again create a container. Okay, or maybe use a existing container, and we'll do what is we'll make certain changes, like we'll install Apache. Okay, we'll install Apache into that container, and we'll do what is we'll push it into the like DockerHub. Fine friends, so in order to push it into the DockerHub we need to have a DockerHub account. Okay friends, so for that you need to get into like this page website, that is https hub.docker.com. Okay, so here in this you have the privilege to sign in or sign up. So I suggest you to sign up with your credentials. So I have signed up by the name scale1234. Okay, so you can sign up with the name of your choice. Okay, make sure that you have an account over here. Okay, so once you have created an account, then it becomes pretty much easy for us to like push the container into this repository. Okay, now after you creating the repository, like creating an account, what happens over here, like we have created a space for this containers kind of repository. Okay, so now currently I have one container that I have already pushed. Okay, one container that I have pushed previously. Now we'll see what is like how to push a new container into this Docker hub. Okay friends, now yes, now what we'll do is we'll get into the command prompt over here. I'll clear. Okay, I'll check which are the images or containers currently available. So I have one container which has got exited. I'll use the same container. Okay, I'll just say sudo docker exist exit exec. Then I'll say interactively. I'll mention the container ID. Then in bash. Okay, it says it's not running. Okay, I'll see which are the images available. So I'll say sudo docker images. So I have over here one image. Okay, so this I'll run. Okay, say sudo docker run. I'll say ubuntu interactively and on bash. Over here we have one container running. Okay, so I made use of command sudo docker run interactively -d ubuntu bash. Okay, so one container is running now. I'll just get into it in the interactive mode. I'll just say sudo docker hyphen it and mention the container ID, then say bash. I might have, yeah, in sudo docker it should be exec, and here I need to mention the docker id, then interactively this I need to, okay, this is the command. So after this just say enter. So I'm into the container now. So I'll do what is, here I'll install Apache. Okay, so for that I'll just say sudo apt get update. First I'll update this container. First and foremost thing, you're supposed to update. In order to update, sorry friends, sudo won't work over here. I just need to mention apt get update. Okay, so all the updates happen over here, and later on I'll install Apache server on this container. Initially we saw the size of the container was somewhat 64 MB. Okay, now after we install the package Apache, let's see what the size would be. Okay, it will, the size of the container will increase. Okay, so that container having Apache installed, okay, that will now do what is, will push into the DockerHub. Okay, so that we'll see in the browser. So friends, over here, like you have the privilege to create any files directories inside the container. Meanwhile, you can develop any application. Okay, and also you can install some system softwares that you wish to. Okay, now I'll do what is, I'll install the Apache. Okay, so I'll do what is sudo, and not sudo won't work here. I'll just say apt get install Apache, Apache 2. Okay, so here it will yeah, it will ask you whether you want to continue or not. Just say why. So all the packages are like been read, yeah, are been fetched from the like online repository. So wait patiently friends till the entire package downloads. And again it depends on the system speed, the speed of your internet connectivity. So after Apache has installed, we'll do what is, we'll start it. Okay, we'll check its status and we'll start it, and we'll try mapping the port of the container with the port of the operating system onto which this container is installed, and we will try to see the home page of Apache on the browser. We will see that friends. So by installation of all these packages, okay, the container becomes a bit uh, the size of the container increases. Anyways, it's better, okay, than having the packages in terms of GBs. It will be hardly in term of MBs. Okay, yeah. So now Apache is installed. Just check the status. Say service Apache 2 status. It's saying Apache 2 is not running. Just say Apache service Apache 2 start. Okay. Now you check the status. Service Apache 2 status. So Apache 2 is running. Okay. This is fine now, friends. Okay. Now I'll do what is I'll come out of this and map the port of the container at which the Apache is running and with the port of the outside operating system. Okay, and we'll see uh, the home page of Apache on the browser through the container. Okay, so you can stop the service. Stopping Apache. Now Apache has stopped. I'll come out of this container now. Okay, and remember, don't forget to like the about committing. Okay, now I'll commit so that Apache image or Apache software is installed on it. Okay, so I'll say sudo docker commit. Okay, and here I'll give a new name for this after committing. Okay, after committing you are supposed to mention a new name for this image. Okay, now for mentioning the name of this image also we need to follow some rules, friends. Okay, as we know, like on this repository the name whatever we have mentioned over here to our account, it is scale1234. Okay, so the name of our container should be like preceded by the account name. Okay, so I will just say scale 1234 followed by the name of your choice. Okay, I'll just say Apache test. Fine, friends. So sudo docker commit and give the name for the newly created container. Okay, so enter. The entire container with Apache will be committed. So container becomes now different container with Apache existing. Yeah. So now, as I told you, we'll map the port of the container, okay, with the port of the outside operating system, so that we'll see uh, the home page of Apache when we start it inside the container. Okay, so for that, I'll just say sudo docker say run interactively, and the port name you mention. I want to run it on my port number 82 of the outside operating system. Okay, then I want to map it with the port 80 of the container. Okay, and just say -d, then the name that we had mentioned is scale1234 slash Apache test. Okay, so this we are running. Okay, now I don't want to get into the back in the I don't want to run it in the background. I want to run it in a interactive mode. Yeah. So here I'll just start the service. Now the mapping of port is over. I'll start the service now inside. Okay. I'll just say uh, service Apache 2 start. Okay. I'll just say Apache service 2 status. Yeah, Apache 2 is running now. Inside the container, the service is started. And outside I have mapped the containers port with the outside operating systems port, that is port 82. Okay, so I just need to get into the browser over here. Okay, I'll take the new page. Here I'll just mention http colon localhost, then colon I'll just mention 82. That's it, friends. Say enter. I should get the Apache's homepage over here. Yeah, so wonderful, friends. We have successfully like configured the container to have Apache running, and the containers Apache's homepage, we are viewing it outside, friends. Okay, it's very amazing thing. Okay, so see the capability of a container. Okay, what all it can do, right? So you can have a HTML page over there, and you can just view it from the outside operating system also. Okay, friends. Just you can mention in the www.html folder. Okay, you can yeah, over here, as we have index.html by default, it is available in this directory. So you can have one HTML page of your choice. Okay, in the slash var slash www slash html directory, create one HTML file, and that file you can view it from here. Okay, friends. You can I leave it to the user to experiment that. Okay, now uh, our next task is to push it onto the hub. Okay, friends, I'll do what is I'll get over here, and I'll stop the service. Okay, and once again I can show you on the browser. If I reload it, yeah, the connection was reset. Okay, no more connection. Okay, because the service has stopped. Okay, I hope you have understood this, friends. I'll exit from this. Okay, now our major task is to push it onto the DockerHub. Okay, so first and foremost thing is you stop all the running containers. uh, just check, I'll just check sudo docker ps, are there any running? Yeah, so I need to stop this container id. Stop. Yeah, now you just check out. Yeah, so now you can push this container. Okay, push this container onto the docker hub. Okay, how to do that? Just say sudo docker login. It will ask you to enter the username and password. Yes, username, as once I had logged in, so it says username scale 123. I'll enter the user ID as password as, yeah, logged in succeeded. Now our task is to push the container. Okay, so sudo docker, I'll just say push, just say need to know what was the name of the container. Apache test it is. Okay, scale slash Apache. Okay, so sudo docker push. There is the container, newly created container which has Apache into it. So we'll push that now. So just say enter. See the size. Okay, that's turned out to be 124.6 MB. It will take some time, friends. Again, it depends on your connectivity speed. Be patient. I can by the time pause the video. So now the size is has come to 70. Okay, out of 124.6 MB, friends. And still pause the video. Yeah, now the size has reached 102 MBs. And once I pause it, yes, friends, now it has come to some extent. Yeah, the provisioning process of newly created container onto the Docker Hub, friends. Very interesting things. So it says pushed for here. So further things we'll see. Yeah. So over here, the image is being pushed successfully, friends. Okay. In order to check that image onto our Docker Hub, you just need to get into the repository in our account. Okay. Here, initially I had one image. I'll just reload this. Yeah. This is the updated, newly created image. Okay. Scale 1 to 3 Apache test. Okay, friends. So this is how we create a container and push it onto the hub, friends. Okay, friends. I hope you have understood the methods, friends. Thank you for watching the video.